The stress, exhaustion and depressed mood experienced by police officers in Scotland has been highlighted in new research compiled by a Canadian academic. The research by Professor Linda Duxbury from Carleton University in Ottawa was sponsored by the Scottish Police Federation, SPF, and surveyed officers in 6 divisions across Scotland in May, June and September this year. It found almost 4 in 5 officers from just under 3,000 responses reported a lack of officers or staff to do work caused daily stress or stress several times each week, while 56% of officers at all ranks said they either rarely or never received an uninterrupted break at work. That figure rose to 80% for officers who were at or above the rank of inspector. Meanwhile, just over 2/3 of officers said they experienced stress on a daily basis due to having to deal with multiple competing demands simultaneously, while 64% said they suffered stress daily because of the sheer number of calls they receive and the lack of resources available to respond to them. Almost 3/4 said they had gone to work while physically unwell in the previous 6 months, and more than a third turned up at work despite being mentally unwell during that period. Just over a fifth also reported high levels of depressed mood, with almost half of the total number of officers who responded to the survey saying that they had suffered from exhaustion, with 1 in 5 experiencing insomnia. 1 in 10 officers added drinking alcohol and/or taking prescription drugs as used as a coping mechanism, with 14% reporting they drink more than a moderate amount of alcohol either most or all of the time. Details of the study were outlined in a letter by SPF General Secretary Callum Steele to Scottish Liberal Democrat leader Willie Rennie. Mr. Rennie said, "Earlier this month, I challenged the First Minister about the spiralling rates of mental health absences I had uncovered in the police. She didn't have a solution, and now it emerges that this was just the tip of the iceberg." This new research presents a devastating breakdown of the health of Scotland's police officers. Far too many are exhausted, depressed and being pushed towards alcohol and drugs in order to cope. He added, "Policing is a rewarding but tough job. However, the extent to which the job is making people unwell is shocking. The conditions they are working in are fundamentally unsafe. The culture is all wrong if people feel they have to be out on the beat when they know they aren't fit to be there. Officers feel that those at the top aren't doing anything like enough. They have been telling me for a long time that they don't get the support they need. Now it's there in black and white." The National Force and Justice Secretary must today end. For more on this story, visit the news article link.